Alright guys, Ames here from Sparkies on the Loose. Finally stepping back in front of the camera, give you guys a few more tips. Today I'm going to talk about a few tips, mainly for the females, but males you watch, you might take something out of it that make travelling on the road just a little bit easier and just sort of answers a few questions that you might have if you're about to take off, what to pack, the essentials. So yeah, we'll get into it. Alright, so I've picked out these array of items. I think there's about 8 items here that I'll go through and talk about. It's not going to be a long video. I'll just briefly touch on why they're on the table and how they've made travelling, for me personally, a little bit easier. So we'll start here at the front. If you're going to go on a big lap or any trip, recommend a good wide brim hat. Mine has seen a fair bit of Australia. It's got a little tear here and stuff. We got these probably 6 months into our trip. We bought them actually in Alice Springs in the middle of Australia. So we chose the Akubra. I've always wanted a Akubra. Kurt's got an Akubra as well. I personally like the black colour. I do know it can bring heat to your head because it's black and we're in Australia, but I mean, I've never really felt like a hot head or anything like that. And it's actually got a little opal here, which is actually my birthstone. So yeah. I like the Akubra, but you don't have to get an Akubra. Just get a wide brim hat, any hat that'll keep the sun off your face. The next thing I recommend is a good picnic rug. This one is by Salty Aura. It's a young couple from South Australia that are actually traveling around Australia as well. I love this. This has only probably got this a year and a half into our trip. I wish I got it a lot sooner. I mean, again, this is just what we have. You can have any picnic rug. It's good just for throwing out if we're having lunch somewhere by the park. If you're at a rest area and the table's a bit dirty, you can throw this over the table. You can also use it to rug up around the fire. It's very versatile, this one. I like this design, the blue, and it is actually reversible, so there's patterns. Next up we have jewellery boxes. Now I did have a lot of accessories, a lot of jewellery. I love having all different types of earrings so I can, you know, mix and match. Sort of a little girly girl in that respect. So I did commandeer this large one from Kurt, Clipsal tackle box. And in this large one I have just a few different necklaces, bracelets, like hairbands, stuff like that. If we're in town and we're going out somewhere fancy, you know, I can dress up. So that's been really good. The corrugations have done nothing for it. And it's obviously dustproof. I mean, like, it sits in the caravan, but you know what I mean. It's out of the way, up top. So good for keeping it separated. And then for my earrings, I got this one from Kmart. It's had a hard life. It's pretty rugged, as you can see, but it's just got 5 little channels in there, and I've got all different earrings. They're just cheap earrings, so don't rob me, and all that stuff. And on the end I've got nail clippers and stuff. But yeah, it's just something handy, and yeah, it keeps all your jewellery. And if you've got a lot of jewellery and you like to style it up, something to consider. Now this one is a great item. It's a cotton bag. I use it for going to the toilet block when having showers. Kurt's got one as well. This one was from Cotton On. You can get all different designs. When it gets dirty, it's probably due for a wash, but yeah, you can just throw it in the wash. For me, I put my shampoo, conditioner, change of clothes, hairbrushes, moisturisers. So I like this bag because it keeps everything in it. I can throw everything in here, pop it on, walk to the toilet block, hang it on the door. My clean clothes stay dry if the shower's a bit, you know, spray and hits the back of the door. Sometimes I've found toilet blocks only have one hook. So again, you can just hook it on, everything's in here. Just saves, you know, fumbling around with all your bottles and stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's simple. I mean, this is probably a lot of common sense to some people, but other people it might be new, and yeah, a simple thing, and it works really well. Next up is clothing. I'll just briefly touch on this. Pack for an array of seasons. You're doing a lap around Australia, I would take jumpers, I would take shorts, singlets, you know, long sleeves, everything. You want long sleeve light stuff, especially when you might be camped somewhere where there's midges and mosquitoes. If it's a hot day and you're doing a walk, you want long sleeve stuff to keep the sun off. So just pack for a variety of seasons with your clothes. Still try to keep it obviously to a minimum, because obviously you'll be weight restricted. You can't take your whole wardrobe, as much as I wish I could. So just take the essentials, but take a good range of essentials. A good tip too, for me personally, we love going into town, and if we need some new clothes, we'll just go to the op shop. You can generally pick up, like, all this stuff is from the op shop. You generally pick it up for a couple of dollars. and you can wear it a couple of times. It's done its job. If it gets dirty, throw it out. Definitely wouldn't recommend packing any white, especially if you're going to be doing a trip up north. All that red dirt, it gets in everywhere. So not really a fan of packing white clothing, but for kids, adults, if you're just needing some clothes or you just want to refresh your wardrobe, yeah, just go to the op shop. We went to one not long ago and it was bloody fill a bag for $2. How good's that? I picked up this RM Williams genuine jacket in my $2 fill a bag. We got like 8 items or something and that was $2. Bargain. Go home, throw it in the washing machine, give it a wash and wear it. So yeah, pack for an array of seasons. Another handy tip I have learnt recently is to get a small tube. I saw this actually on Facebook, a tube, and keep your $1 and $2 for the laundry in there. So anytime we get some coins, some gold coins, I'll nick them out of the car, pop them in here, and then when I go to a caravan park or a laundromat and due to do a load of washing, I can just take this and you've got change, always got change. So yeah, that was a good tip I liked, and yeah, just keeps it in there. Just an old Voost, it's just like a Hydrolite thing, but yeah, good tip. All right, so if you're like me and you love your smoothies, this is a really good must-have item for camping, regardless on how you're camping, caravan, rooftop tent, camper trailer. It is a 12-volt blender. So this is a BlendJet Authentic blender. I think this one costs around $60. You can get knockoffs off eBay, but I have heard that they don't do as well. They're like $20. So I spent the money and got the proper one for $60, and it's been brilliant. You just charge it up via USB, and it probably takes about, charge it up overnight, 8 hours, and then it'll last like 10 to 16 blasts. So yeah, it all comes apart. You can wash it. The blades are really good. You can blend up ice, anything frozen. It's got a strainer, all these pieces. So love the BlendJet. Can you hear that going? Quick tip, if you do get one, read the instructions, it does tell you, but when you're blending, start from the upside down position. It gives the blending blades torque, so it gets them up to speed before you then introduce the ingredients, if that makes sense. Because if it's just going really slow, it's going to struggle. But if you can turn it upside down, get it at full capacity, going round and round, and then, yeah, blends up a lot better. So, yeah, love the BlendJet. Also have a Ninja, which I'll talk about in another episode, but yeah, BlendJet is good. BlendJet is good. Don is good. All right, last tip. I can't speak for everyone, but most of the time we're driving along, Kurt gets hangry. He's like, where's a snack? So for me, it's helped to have some snacks at the ready, behind our seat, so when he whinges, I can just pull out a muesli bar or a Chubba Chop and silent for a little while. So yeah, just that's a good tip I found, especially if you have kids. I'm sure you're already over this and it's common sense, but yeah, just have a box full of snacks and goodies. So if you're on those long drives or you're just a bit peckish before lunch, you can just have a quick snack. All right, so yeah, that's all the tips I've got for this video. Hopefully you learned something, liked it. Leave us a thumbs up. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more tips, let me know. I can possibly scramble up another few videos on AIM's top tips. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.